Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Julia. We're just waiting 1 minute until we start as more people are joining us. But you can already use the chat to ask any questions or wait during the webinar if you have any questions. There's the chat. Irina just wrote in the chat. So we will answer all of your questions at the end of the webinar in the Q&A. So we'll just wait as we expect some more people to join us, but we'll start in a minute. If you already have questions about tailored sending, you can of course already ask them now. But yeah, anytime during the webinar, you can use the chat and ask questions. So yeah, let's just get started already. If more people will join us throughout the webinar, we'll just admit them. So yeah, hello and welcome to today's webinar on tailored sending. I'm Julia and I'll be walking you through today's session. And I'm joined by my colleague Irina, who will be here to assist me. So for those of you who are new to Mailbutler, let me just give you a quick overview of what Mailbutler is and what it does. So Mailbutler is an email extension for Gmail, Apple Mail, and Outlook, designed to make your inbox smarter. Mailbutler offers 4 independent solutions designed to meet your dynamic email needs: email tracking, tailored sending, inbox collaboration, and signature marketing. In today's session, we'll be focusing specifically on tailored sending, and we'll start this webinar by diving into some challenges that I'm sure many of you face on a daily basis. So you probably spend a significant portion of your workday writing emails to leads, clients, customers, but despite all this effort, your emails just don't seem to be performing the way you'd like. So the response rates are low, your recipients aren't engaging with your messages, and you feel like you're missing valuable opportunities. So the reasons behind these challenges are often low quality emails and mistakes in emails. So research shows that even a single spelling error in an email can reduce online sales by up to 50%, as consumers may question the credibility of the sender. Then another reason is lack of personalization. Emails that have been personalized to recipients have twice the open rate of non-personalized ones. And the third reason is sending emails at the wrong time. Studies confirm that emails sent at the optimal time to reach your recipients significantly increase open and reply rates. But here's the good news: Mailbutler's tailored sending is here to help. So today we'll explore how this powerful solution can help you reduce the time you spent on writing emails while ensuring your emails are high quality and delivered at the optimal time. And this combination will boost your response rate and ultimately drive growth for your business. So to demonstrate the power of tailored sending, I'm going to walk you through how I use the solution in my own daily workflow. So I'm just going to share my screen now, and you should be seeing my screen now. So I'm using Gmail because this webinar is on tailored sending in Gmail. And yeah, so I aim to spend as little time as possible on writing emails so that I can focus on things that really matter during my workday. But at the same time, it's important to me that my emails maintain a high level of quality because I want them to perform well. So that's why I rely on Mailbutler's AI-powered smart assistant to draft emails for me in seconds, based on just a few keywords that I provide. So to open the smart assistant, you would hover, like you would click this button down here, like in the right corner. So you would click it, and then the smart assistant opens, and then you click compose. So to show you how the smart assistant would compose an email, I'm just gonna enter some keywords that I prepared in advance. Schedule a meeting for tomorrow, 2 p.m. about sales promotion idea. So then I click submit, and then we wait a couple of seconds. And then we can see the smart assistant has basically composed a full email that's ready to be sent based on the keywords I provided. Dear Jillian Ramos, I hope this email finds you well. I would like to schedule a meeting for tomorrow at 2 p.m. to discuss a new sales promotion idea. Please let me know if this time works for you. or if there are any adjustments needed. Looking forward to our discussion. So now the Smart Assistant can do even more. So the Smart Assistant can personalize my email. For that, I would click the tuning button up here, and this opens the tuning menu. And in the tuning menu, I can adjust the style of my email, casual or formal, the tone, friendly or neutral, the length, long or short, and more, basically tailoring the message to fit the recipient and the occasion with just a few clicks. And when I'm happy with my email, I would just click Insert, this button here, to insert this into my email, and then I can already send my email. The same way I use the Smart Assistant to compose emails for me, I can also use it to reply to my emails. And now, occasionally, I'll write very specific emails myself without the help of the Smart Assistant's Compose feature. But then I always use the Smart Assistant's Improve feature just to make sure that the Smart Assistant checks for grammatical and spelling errors and improves the phrasing, ensuring that my emails are polished and professional. So let's just close the Compose window and open it fresh so I can show you. Yeah, let's just enter a recipient and a subject. And then so I've prepared an email as an example that contains spelling mistakes and it's just very colloquial and not as professional as it should be to show you. So yeah. So, hi Jillian, what's up? I just want to know if we could reschedule our meeting. I'm busy with other things tomorrow. Can we move it to next week? How about you suggest some alternative times? Thanks a bunch. So obviously this email doesn't sound ideal and it's got some mistakes in it. So what I do now is, again, in the corner, I click the Smart Assistant button to open it. And then I would mark the part of my email which I want to be improved. In this case, I want to improve the whole email, so I'll mark the whole email. And then I click this Improve button up here. And now we wait a couple of seconds. So as you can see now, the Smart Assistant has improved my email. And now it says, hi Jillian, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to see if we could reschedule our meeting as I'm tied up with other commitments tomorrow. Could we move it to next week? Please let me know some alternative times that work for you. Thank you so much. So now that sounds much better. So as you can see, the Smart Assistant has corrected the spelling mistakes as well as improved the wording in the email. And yeah, it just sounds much better. And now I can click the Replace button here to include the improvements into my email, and then it's ready to be sent. So yeah, now my daily work routine also includes sending a lot of repetitive emails, such as follow-ups, contracts, or meeting invitations. And for such emails, I make use of Mailbutler's message templates, and I can easily pre-write those templates and insert them into my emails with just 2 clicks. And to pre-write such a template, I would go to the Mailbutler sidebar here, click on those 3 dots up here, and then I would select templates from the menu. So here are all my message templates, and we'll go to the business collaboration template here, which is a template that I prepared and that I use if I want to ask for a collaboration. So in this template, I have personalized it. So I've included placeholders for the recipient's name, the recipient's company, the sender phone, and the sender name. And to add placeholders to your emails, you would click this button here and then select your preferred placeholders from this menu. What I also tend to do for a more customized touch is to use HTML to create more visually appealing templates. And I would do that by switching the HTML designer here. And to save even more time and make sure my message templates are professional and mistake-free, I usually create these templates with the Smart Assistant, and I would click this Smart Assistant button here to do that. Now, to insert my message templates into an email, I would compose a new email, and then I would click this button down here and then select my preferred template. Or I can also use another method. So I would just close this again, and then I click this drop-down button here next to Gmail's Compose window, select my preferred template, and then this would open the Compose window with my template included. So yeah, now ensuring my emails are professional and mistake-free is just the first step when sending effective emails. The next crucial step is making sure that my emails are delivered at the right moment. And I don't leave that to chance. Instead, I use Mailbutler to schedule emails and set them to be delivered at the optimal time to reach each recipient. And the optimal time is based on when my recipients typically read my tracked emails. So let me first enter a recipient, and then I would down here next to the send button, there's a drop down, and then I would click it and select the Smart Send Later button from Mailbutler. And this would open Mailbutler's scheduling menu. And then let's just select tomorrow as the delivery day. And then what I would do, I would tick this box here, optimize delivery for Jillian Ramos, that's my recipient. And as you can see here, the time has been optimized. So the best time to reach Jillian tomorrow on Thursday is this time. So it's been optimized. And this basically ensures that my email lands in my recipient's inbox when they're most active, making it less likely for the email to be overlooked or buried among other emails. And now I can just click this button to schedule my email. So to wrap it all up for you, by incorporating the tailored sending features into your daily workflow, you'll save time, you'll improve the quality of your emails, and you'll boost your response rates. And this will help you attract more clients and customers and thus strengthen your business. So with this knowledge, you're ready to get started with tailored sending today. And yeah, thank you so much for joining today's webinar. We're now opening up the Q&A session, and we would love to answer any questions that you may have. So don't be shy and ask us anything you want to know. Are there already any questions, Irina?
Yes, it looks like
Nice.
Anders has just shared the first question. How does Mailbutler calculate the optimized time for sending the email?
Yeah, so this is basically based on tracking information. So if I use Mailbutler's tracking feature, which is enabled by default when you install Mailbutler. So if I use the tracking feature and send tracked emails, then Mailbutler knows when those recipients are opening the emails, and it calculates that based on that. So it knows when your recipients usually check the emails, and then it shows the optimal delivery time based on that. So obviously this feature works best if you've already sent a couple of emails to a particular recipient. Yeah. Any other questions on anything else I've shown, or maybe anything unrelated, but yeah, any other Mailbutler features? There might be questions on those. Yeah, don't be shy and ask anything. We're here to hear you and answer questions. And
we have a second. Sorry, yes. The second question, how quickly do you normally resolve issues in your software?
I mean, I think by issues in your software, you mean that there might be some bugs when using Mailbutler. I mean, of course, you know, when you're using software, it's possible that there are, some bugs. If you notice anything that doesn't seem to be working as it should, you can contact us anytime at support@mailbutler.io. And then we would look into your issue. Sometimes this is just something maybe that you've set up wrongly, so we would advise you. But if we identify that something is an actual bug, we forward it to our developers and they fix it. We can't really say how long it would take because it depends on the complexity of your bug. But I mean, we always aim to solve it as quickly as possible. And we have developers who are working for Mailbutler to resolve your bugs. So yeah, we aim to do it as quickly as possible, but I can't really tell you like, you know, a standard time because it really depends on the nature.
We have an interesting question. So Martin is curious whether there are any plans or a means to mail merge with templates. And we have good news there. So Julia?
Yeah. So basically, yes, we're working on a mail merge feature. So basically, we're basically working on the option, like it's quite complex, but we're working on the option to be able to use these templates when sending to multiple recipients. And for the templates basically to be adjusted to each recipient, like this is basically in progress and will be available very soon. We can't tell you exactly when, but we'll announce any news like via email. So any new features we're introducing and new functions are always being like promoted via email. So you'll definitely get an email. Yeah.
And maybe I should add to this that our product owner, Julia, will be conducting user interviews concerning this upcoming mail merge feature. So Martin, if you're interested to join such a feedback session, maybe we can reach out to you directly, and include you. This will, of course, help us shape the development and the entire UI UX of the product, of the feature. Yeah, awesome, great. I will let her know. We have. Oh, I thought that we have another question, but Philip, I mean, this is also an open invitation for anyone who is interested in this. So feel free to reach out to us. Support
Mailbutler. Yeah, if you're interested in participating in any user interviews, just contact us via email, and we're very happy always to have volunteers for that. So it looks like there are no more questions. Like I said, if there's something like when you start testing what I just presented yourself and then questions come up, you can reach us anytime at support@mailbutler.io. We also have a great support center where you can find information like detailed instructions on how to use Mailbutler. So Philippe is typing, so maybe there's another question coming. So let's just wait another minute. Thanks. Have a good day. Yeah, have a great day too. Okay, then thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for participating in the webinar and also in the Q&A. And we have a whole webinar series, so there will be a webinar next week and the week after on signature marketing and inbox collaboration. So you feel free to join those as well. And for this webinar, we'll also be sending you a recording so you can rewatch the webinar in case there's something you missed. So thank you so much for joining and have a great day.
Thank
Bye.
you, everyone. Bye-bye.